Good morning, all of you in a 400, and this is our first period or the online class, and I am here to teach history. I think up to now you have heard about the history, information about the Shivaji Maharaj, his life, his anniversaries, his birth, his achievement. Every every now and then every day now and then we hear about him through the news channels, through the newspapers, through our relative elders, that every year we celebrate his birth anniversary with a great pomp or joy. 19th February. Maharashtra means the land of Shivaji Maharaj. Number of the forts are there, how he fought against the Mughals, otherwise how he fought against the Aurangzeb's, Ahmad Shah, Adil Shah, Nizam Shah, their informations we have studied. We know a little bit about him. So, in this years, we are learning the information about the Shivaji Maharaj. Shivaji Maharaj, he was a great man. If we discuss about him, then he was one of the great personality that we celebrate his birth anniversary with the great pomp or the joy, that it is a happy day for you or for everyone. His birthday or his birthday is the happiest day for us, that we garland his portrait, his statues, pictures, this, and after that we say that in one way Shivaji Maharaj ki jai. If you go in our Udgir, in front of the bus stand, also the Shivaji Chowk, Shivaji Maharaj statue is there. He was riding horse, he was on the horse. So this information, this year's all our syllabus is about Shivaji Maharaj. Now we discuss his great deed, that the time in which Shivaji Maharaj was lived, it was a medieval period when he lived in our Maharashtra. That time was a medieval period, that in those days monarchies were there everywhere. Monarchy means own rules were there. Many ruler or the emperors were there. They lived in our Maharashtra, and they harassed the common peoples of the Maharashtra. Those were the innocent poor peoples were there. They harassed them. Harass means they exploited them. They not gave good treatment brutally. That means they were robbing them. They were troubling them. Sometimes they were giving punishment to them. Such type of situation was there. Peoples were not. They do not have the freedoms to live freely or happily, that to roam, to celebrate their festivals there. Number of the burden restrictions were on them. Rules were there. They were under the burden. They were threatened, frightened by these ruler, that. So, but in that some of the rules were there. They will look after the people's welfare, their life. Krishna Deva Rai and Emperor Akbar, these were the two benevolent or the good rulers. They look after the people's welfare. They look after the people's life. That in such those circumstances Shivaji Maharaj was born. But when the Shivaji Maharaj he was born in Maharashtra, that time he established the self-government, or he established the Swaraj. Swaraj is the self-government, self-rule, that. For about the 400 years ago he born, and that time before the 400 years ago our Maharashtra was not free. It was under the enemy's hand. It was under the Adil Shah and Nizam Shah's hand. That large proportion of the Maharashtra was under the control of Adil Shah, Nizam Shah, in their control. That these sultans have divided the Maharashtra's territory, and these sultans were always they were fighting against each other for the territory or for the part of Maharashtra, that. And in their fighting, common or innocent Maharashtra's people were harassed, trouble. They killed without any reason. Sultans, kings were fighting and they were killed. That they were not liberal in their outlook. That they were narrow-minded. That religious policy, conspiracy was there. They were Muslims, so giving more priority for that their specific religion. That, and in Maharashtra, those were other religious people. They were killed. That such type of situation were there. So to them we can call it a narrow-minded religious policy. Thinking about their own religion is greater than other religion. That they oppress the peoples, those over whom they rule. That on whom they rule, they oppress them, they trouble, they harass them. That, and they were also sworn enemies of each other. Adil Shah, Nizam Shah, they were also the same. belonging from the same religion, but then also they were the small sworn enemies of each other. Means we can say as the dushman of each other. That they constantly fight against each other, with the result that the people suffered and harassed. They constantly fight against each other, and in that what is the common people were harassed continuously. That suffered that people could not get enough food to eat, or they could not celebrate their festival properly, that or happily they could not get to food for eating also there, and they were unable to celebrate their festivals also properly, or they could not be worshipped to their god. For example, during now just now in the recent in lockdown, we were unable to celebrate our festival also, or to worship. We are not able, or we are not allowed to go in a temples also. So such a situations were there. They were not sure to such safety even in their own houses. They were not safe in their own houses. They were in always in trouble. There was injustice everywhere in the Maharashtra. There were many Vatandar like Deshmukh and Deshpandes, but what is there? They were not look after the common people's welfare. Persons were Deshmukh, Deshpande. They will have some of the region areas to look after that. They were the head of that regions, but they not look after the common people's welfare. They to also constantly fight for their own places, for their jahagir, that, and their constant fighting lead toward the oppression of that common people, and many people were suffered unhappy by their battle or their fightings. So for today it is sufficient. It is up to page number first only. Tomorrow we will take again continuously next one. So till that time read.